Good evening everyone, welcome back to Epic 17 to CSGO action, and this is the upper bracket final, and we have got Infused.mix up against Barrage, and it's Crossy here alongside Herald, and we've got a big game coming up for you here now.
Yeah, so upper bracket final, this is the big one. This is for the place in the finals tomorrow at 11 o'clock sharp. And they'll be facing either, I believe, UFrag or CEX, who are still to battle out in the lower bracket finals later on this afternoon/evening. So this is a big game. Whoever wins this, they get to rest, they get to chill out, and whoever loses, they drop down to the lower brackets, and they have to battle to try and get themselves another place in the final. So winning this, it means a lot. It means a lot. Best of three. It should be a very close game, in my opinion.
Yeah, could well be. It's going to be an interesting one, as Barrage been on a bit of a roll today. Good performances from Infused. Got themselves to this point, which is fair play to them. But a little bit of shaky play where we saw him earlier on against Sex. A few mistakes creeping in that cost them rounds. And now they managed to sneak through that one in the end, but it wasn't plain sailing. So going to be interesting to see how this one pans out. Could well see a third map. Should we get a prediction in now?
No.
Okay.
2 maps. Over in 2.
Over in 2. Okay.
Over in 2.
Cool. In which direction?
Barrage.
Barrage. Yeah.
100%.
Cool.
The interesting thing is, both of these teams are the big skill-based mixed teams coming into this. So they've been seeded 2nd seed for Barrage and 4th seed for the Red Snake mix, now Infused mix. So coming into it, Barrage were ahead, but they've both proven that skill is skill, as Mighty Max now showing some of that skill, which is obviously my favourite word at the moment. Coming up through mid, Auto Director not quite happy, not allowing us to see anything of interest as Barrage open it up. Surreal and Mole chiming in with 1 each, both headshots, taking down Cryptic and Mighty Max. So really nicely opened that one up, giving themselves a bit of mid control. The bomb down, and this round should be clean up. Yeah,
you'd think so. Right, a good one to get an early advantage on CT side. Mirage is one of those maps where you can really get behind very quickly on either side, to be honest, and both these teams going to be looking to turn the screw, but with the Glocks it does give you an advantage on pistol to try and pick up 2 or 3 easy rounds, which you will take, and Weber down to 8 HP, and that probably would have been called because he was getting hammered, but he does take out Crucial in the end, so that's going to bring things just a little bit closer.
Yeah, they're going to need to bring it a hell of a lot closer. Good tag there onto Windansky. He just needs to not overpeak in this situation. They have the bomb down. All they have to do, play it nice and safe, not allow the T's any room to move. And Kita, you see they're just getting smoked out. No opportunities at all being given out. They do reclaim the bomb. However, there's a bit of a duel going on, and Weber, so low on HP, needs an instant headshot. And Surreal, of course, is not going to give it to him. Takes him down. Now 2 versus 4. The situation wasn't bad enough already, it just got a little bit worse. They know that they have to go towards B because now they hear what's going on. They see the grenades come in. Som missing 1 shot, but shouldn't be too bad. His teammates arriving, only 10 seconds left in the round now. They have to get the bomb down, and that is not going to be any easy task. Everyone is peeking, and they can't do absolutely anything right now. They've won the round. Just depends who's going to get the kills. A knife comes in. Windansky, no respect right now, taking down Kita. I like a bit of that.
Yeah, pocket picked, and Windansky, 1 round, has $4,700 in his pocket. And I think they've used that to good effect and spread it around the team a little bit. Full utility for Windansky after that, head armour, all of that good stuff. So, going to try and turn the screw. We've got armour buys and upgraded pistols coming in from the terrorists, so they're going to have to make that count going forward. But you'd expect they're probably going to go through a 3-0 advantage for Barrage.
No, absolutely. This fight, very solid. They're not taking too many risks. They got the 2 P90s, so no extra kill money, but they get that firepower along with the P90s, sorry, the MP7s. Scout of Crucial opening up onto Weber, takes that first kill. Red Snake just trying to tap away with the P250, getting a little bit caught out there by Windansky, the man himself. And he comes in to do the damage, still tapping away, finally gets taken down. Windansky, 600 quid in the bank now, 3 versus 5. They are tapping away, doing a little bit of damage, but they need to be getting kills at this juncture, and they're just not doing that.
No, Crucial under some serious fire up in the window over these last couple of rounds as Surreal does nice work from short stepping in. Surreal's one of those players that can take over and really make an impact as Mole isn't there to mop up, and a few frags get traded, but Windansky mops it up. Hugely experienced player, Windansky. We're talking about a LAN event from about 7 years ago, not too long ago, a couple of hours ago today, and been around a long old time and still performing in teams that can come to UK events and be seeded right towards the top end. So they're going to be calling on his many years of experience in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, both teams have that. You know, you've got Weber, you've got Red Snake. Actually, I can go through the whole list, and you've got so much experience right there. And it's the same on the other side. So it's two teams, obviously a bit of a grudge match, because they're both very skilled. They both know each other. Although going into this one, while the Red Snake mix, the Infused mix, is a little bit more of a complete mix, whereas there are 3 core players playing for Team Beasts currently. But they've only had 6 weeks together so far, so there's definitely by no means an experienced team with a lot of team play behind. So you know, they are definitely a mix. There's no doubt about it. But so far, you know, we're seeing some good stuff. We're seeing a lot of good stuff. Surreal and Crucial, obviously the two standing in players for Team Beasts. It was meant to be Sliggy, but they traded him out for Surreal as he couldn't attend. Surreal obviously being, in my opinion, quite a nice trade up there.
Yeah, very good swap. Very good swap. As we go to see a rotate round, and I think they might have clocked this as Barrage, and they're going to be making their way over towards that site. And it's a bit of a slow walk, so not a whole lot of time to play with by the time they get there to try and get out and unleash their utility. And it might end up being a costly error, because they've got a couple of players on the rotate, and it's 4v5, but numbers, as far as HP goes, at least very much favour Barrage, who picked up a couple of frags, and a chance for another one, and we're probably going to see this one go to 3-0. And playing Mirage, it's one of those maps that doesn't really favour the mixed team on either side.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a very heavily tactical map. Favours a lot of mid control. When you take that mid control, opens up the map to you to the execute. So the thing about Mirage is, by taking mid control, by taking areas of the map, what it does is it opens up the ability to execute. It doesn't open up the ability to win the round. So that's where the team play comes in. Can you put all that together? Can you put all that together and make it into a round? You need to be able to execute to do that. Interesting push here coming down A ramp. Not going to be finding anything as the players are moving towards the B site. The bomb there, just sitting in the back of Apps, and Crucial on that AWP, trying to find some openings, and he will, taking down Mighty Max with a nice headshot. Oh, this push from Som could be caught out. Maybe Red Snake heard him. He seems like he's a little bit suspicious. Som absolutely could catch him out, but he's looking the wrong way, going down, evening back out the score here. Windansky going to try and trade this one, but it's definitely not going to be easy.
No, it looks like he's missed his opportunity. Red Snake's going to take that pick and get on his bike and feel quite confident that he's managed to loosen things up a little bit at the A site, and they've got to make a decision on what they're going to do with that. And they've now left one player in B to try and bolster that A area. Crucial now in a bit of trouble potentially if he gets pushed with the AWP in hand, but he's able to drop out. And nice work from Windansky. He does chase, he's keeping up with it, and Crucial with his second frag of the round.
Quickly traded. Cryptic's full flash does manage to take down Windansky there, but is he going to expect Mole in such a poor position? Very nice work from Mole. Takes the bomb down on this first gun round, and the crossfire's in place. Surreal there, pressing the wrong button, gets the kill anyway, taking down Keita and putting the fourth round on the board. It was a little bit costly there, but they made it happen anyway. They got the round on the board. Now what they need to be doing, keeping 3 players alive, get that money rolling, and they can really start to put a dent into this game, really get themselves ahead on their CT side.
That chance to turn the screw. Be interesting to see how Crucial plays it. I'll keep flicking back to him every once in a while, but he had some success there. Picked up a couple of frags with the AWP, got the early opening pick, going in from the connector area rather than from mid window. He's going to have to mix things up to try and make his impact. He's had some challenge from underneath, from underpass. No challenge coming from anywhere though. It's going to be a delayed B stack that we're looking at.
Yeah, these smokes that you see the CTs throw here in mid is actually a very T-favouring smoke position, because it enables you to just slip by connector, but the push is on its way. Som standing large and in charge, finds himself one. That's an easy free kill. The flash is perfect, but he needs a teammate to come and help him out here. Can he get another? Yes, he can. Gets a headshot as well there. Does him? I don't even know. Really good work there from Som as his teammates finally arrive, and Crucial needs to get this frag, and he does. Keita going down. Quickly traded. It's Red Snake and Cryptic, both with one of their own. So 2 versus 2. Once again, good economic damage against the CTs if they do manage to pull this one off. And Cryptic in a very bad position. He's really going to be flanked there relatively easily. My words are not helping me today. I'm not finding many, but the Molotov is in position, taking Red Snake very low. Crucial. 1 versus 1. He's got plenty of utility. Go for the fake. Just stick this one. He very well could. Red Snake not quite finding him, but in the end he will pick him up. And the Tech 9 proving strong enough, takes him down, puts the first round on the board for the terrorists.
Yeah, nice work. They're going to grab that AWP and pass it around. That's going into the hands of Keita, so let's see what he can do with it. Crucial going to be back up on the AWP though, and there is money to keep on buying, so not a full-on reset, although Mole's stuck with a pistol, so he's going to try and inherit what he can going forward into this round. Good play from Som in that last round. Managed to get a perfect flash in and did some good work there. All in all, getting 2 frags with multiple players swarming around him. I think he had 4 or 5 players to deal with. So did all he could there, gave his team the best opportunity to come through. But a good play from the Infused.mix, able to bring it home.
Yeah, Crucial there going down in mid. That's full mid control now awarded to Infused. So good start to this round if they want to try and tie them together, get some consecutive rounds going on. Som straight back in, trades it out. Cryptic's going down over towards B. Now they should know that was just the one man, no more pushes coming. They can look towards that A site, especially with the Molotov, the flashes coming over. It's going to be a connector play, however, so this is nice, really clever play coming in here. They've got full mid control, they're using it really well. Windansky there tapping away, does take Mighty Max down to just 15 HP, and his friend arrives, Mole, trying to take him to the next level, help him out a little bit. That AWP bearing down on the position, seeing what it can find. Keita here, playing from Delpan, just making sure no one gets overly aggressive. Mole's going to try and take him down, and Mole misses his shot. Unfortunately, couldn't quite connect with that one, but he gets that instead. Nice and easy. That's the second time I've seen Mighty Max tagged up and then get a headshot from an AWP instead, because why not? Might as well lose the 400 health. Who needs it?
Massive overkill. Doesn't matter, and he's got a chance. It's Mole with the AWP this time instead of Crucial. But he's doing some good work with that. Couple of frags on the board, and Som able to pick up Keita. And now it's a bit of a going in one at a time from Infused. We saw this against Sex, and it's Som able to pick it up. And he's looking like he's got a good handle on things over in towards B, even though that 1T round did come over in that site. And yeah, solid stuff from him early on.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing is, when they were going up against Sex, the difference is Sex were allowing them to get away with these mistakes. They were able to capitalise off these mistakes. But against Barrage, it's not going to happen. They're going to punish you for it. They're going to make you regret every one by one you go in. Now, we are seeing a bit of a faster play here, and this did catch out Sex a few times. Playing back on the site, Barrage shouldn't have too much trouble just dealing with this one. There aren't too many armors across the board, and that flame doing good damage to Weber. Windansky, he's got a lot of work to do here if he wants his teammates to be able to get in time, but Mole does it anyway. Gets straight in very fast. Windansky taking down Mighty Max, and Mole still not done with a nice 2k there. 3 in the round so far, and Crucial looking to close it out. Can't quite connect with the AWP shot, but he's got a teammate in position to help him out, and he finishes it with the 5-7. Nice and easy. Mole, very nice 3k there. Just audacious play.
Yeah. 1 Molotov was all it needed. It ended up splitting that Infused mix. 2 players had to commit and go into the site. The other 3 hung back. And from that point, it was easy just to pick them off. Kind of 2-3 at a time. And a very comfortable 6-1.
Yeah, very easy so far. Barrage really not showing any signs of weakness right now. They may have lost a round, but they're planning to lose any more. Windansky going down nice and early. Weber getting the first pick with the Galil. Should be able to recover himself a slightly better weapon. Maybe, I think it's an M4. Another A play coming out. This time they've taken down Windansky, so it's certainly weakened. The classic 5 smoke on A. You see this so many times. This time it's going to be Mole. Once again, he did a lot of work last time, but it was from a different position. This time gets 1, gets 2. That was such a nice spray control. And a 3rd. They're just letting him do this now. He is going absolutely mad on them. 2 versus 3 now. They're going to need to get back into this site. The bomb is going down, so bomb plant positions. Doesn't even matter. Som put the Molotov perfectly, taking down Keita in the end with the M4, and now just Cryptics remains. 3 players barreling down on him. He is underneath balcony, so there's potential that he could hide away, but it's not going to happen. Surreal takes him down, and the 7th round on the board. Barrage right now is just looking so strong.
Oh yeah, brilliant individual play from Mole. Bit of rope-a-dope, making use of the fireboxes. One of those spots where if you get spotted in there and called and you haven't got the backup, then you're in some serious trouble. But you had teammates coming in, the calls were made, a couple of great flashes came in from the team as a whole, which just slowed down that push. And even if Mole didn't pull out those 3 frags that he did, well, there was backup coming in from behind him. So the worst that would happen is that the Infused team would have dropped out, gone towards the other site, and then given the CTs time to regroup over there. So great stuff from Barrage. And looking at this, you got to wonder, where are the avenues, where are the opportunities? We're probably going to see 8-1 with a bit of a forced pistol upgrade, fast push, Molotov again causing damage.
Yeah, as soon as they see these eco plays coming in, they're straight on the Molotovs. They finally deal with some in the site, but they're already weakened. They already have half of the available men. Weber does get a nice 1D, but crucial, in with the ult, dealing the damage, takes them all down. And it's actually quite scary right now to see how on point Mole is.
Yeah.
Like, he's insane right now. That spray control over on that B site, A site, and then getting another kill. He's just going off on them right now. This is really nice to see. And then Som as well. He's never failing not to get at least 2 kills when they push onto that B side. So really, this is worrying. The only place they can take is mid. And then as soon as they go anywhere else, they're dead. So this is concerning. If I'm Infused.mix right now, I'm thinking, shit, what do I do?
Yeah.
You know?
Conversation I've had multiple times playing Barrage, trying to work out what the tactics are. We're just trying to work pretty much everything, which is, let's get mid control, let's get some picks, or we go A or we go B. And it's one of those where, oh wow, Som with a couple, spins around, gets to third, takes Weber from below. Wow, okay, this is different class.
Yeah, this is just a step above what Infused are bringing to this. They do manage to take it into a 2 versus 3 with a nice nade there onto Crucial earlier in the round. So they have the A site here. Just depends, can they get the bomb safely over there? It was dropped in mid by that very nice push. It is heading over, but it's going to take a while. So the CTs need to do a bit of investigative work, and that's exactly what Surreal is doing. Figures out there's no one towards the B. The rotate can come in. Depends, will they check? Red Snake in a really, really nice position here. The only thing they need to question... Well, actually, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. The CTs aren't looking like they're going to be needing to go near CT. If they can just smoke it off, maybe put a Molotov in, they have the utility. They're saving their utility really well with that early push. They didn't have to use anything up. And so now they just have to wait for the retake. Windansky, we know he's not going to rush off. We know he's not going to try and get the easy frag. He's going to wait for his teammates. So this should be a relatively easy retake. Are they going to check Red Snake here? Is Som going to be aware? No, he's not. Goes down. So 2 versus 2 now. Moving on to the site. And both playing from CT. This could get really dangerous. They have plenty of utility right now. And the aim is on point. Windansky takes down Cryptic. And the last man can't do anything about it. Red Snake going down. This is just class, what we're seeing.
It is. And, okay, the 3v2 advantage. They weren't able to pick up Red Snake, but what they were able to pick up was information. So they knew one player's down there at the CT area, and then straight away they could tell that Weber was there as well, so they knew what they're dealing with, had the utility, didn't actually need it because they were able to pick it up with the frags as well, but it's just a sign of better team play and, at the moment, better individual play as well. When we were talking in the first interview with Adam from UFrag was saying that Weber probably the best player in the UK. Cryptics could be right up there as well. They're getting outclassed.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing about Cryptics is he's either on or he's just average.
Yeah.
And when he's on, yeah, absolutely, he's going to really dominate. But right now, we're not seeing a massive amount from him. You know, middle of the board kind of thing, 4 frags so far in 11 rounds. You know, this is not the kind of play you need to be seeing. You need to be seeing Cryptic Sterling, and you need to be seeing Weber. You need to be seeing them up there getting those frags. And right now, it's just not happening. They have got some nice positions in mid here. They could potentially get caught out. As Windansky looking towards the mid area from Connector, but they've got a good grasp of it. Infused, they could definitely do something with this round if they can put the work in. But no, Crucial in a very nice position there, up on high, and he spotted the second man, so Windansky can get in position, try and take the frag, and he will. Cryptics manages to trade it out, but Windansky not done yet. Finally gets put down by Weber. 3 versus 3 now, but the HP definitely favouring the CTs at this junction. Crucial still alive up on high, 48 HP. Weber finally putting him out of his misery. 2 versus 3 now. The CTs looking a little bit shaken, but not stirred. They're still around, still here. As soon as Noel sees this bomb plant going down, should be able to spam through, but Red Snake gets the better of him. Now Surreal 1 versus 3. This is not going to be any easy clutch by any stretch of the imagination. And the thing is, so far this Epic, we've seen very, very few clutches. 1 versus 3's almost always been going the way of the 3. Are we going to see something change here? Red Snake, he knows his position, but he gets the better of him, taking Surreal down, putting the second round on the board for Infused.mix. Now, can they put it together? Can they chain it in?
Yeah, great call and lack of clutches, actually. I hadn't thought about that, but Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Now, one thing that Infused have got to worry about is they don't want to have their money reset. Weber's got enough cash, the rest of them don't if they don't end up picking up this one. So, something they've got to be very careful of. I like the way Crucial's playing with the AWP. He's taking different positions and fragging from pretty much every angle that you could work when you're an AWPer trying to take control of that mid area. But that's always an important thing. It's too easy to become predictable in there, and if you just stick in the window like a regular AWPer would, one smoke, one flash, and there's not a whole lot you can do with it.
Yeah, and the thing about Crucial is he's so versatile. He can go anywhere, and he's still got those basic skills. It's not like AWPers that are utility AWPers, where they sit in one position, they watch an angle, if anyone crosses it, they'll shoot them. You know, he can move around. Unfortunately, this time, he's going to be taking advantage of Weber, taking him down. That smoke down in mid now, they have full control. What Infused have been doing really well so far is taking mid control. Almost every round they are securing it. Surreal there does manage to get the frag, lit down to just 22 HP, but he's traded it back out, back to the 4-on-4 rifles. Up against it. Red Snake going to be going in for a bit of a flank here. Relative to how they've been playing previously, it is a bit of a flank because they've always been going through mid, so going through a ramp, it's a bit of a surprise, to be completely honest. Windansky there just had his back to it. Not really expecting too much to be coming, as he's going to call in his teammates now. Be trying to split from Palace and A-Ramp onto the A site here. There's still a good, very strong A setup at play here. They're going to need to debunk Windansky, get Firebox neutralised, and then they may be able to get onto the site. But right now, we haven't seen too much of that.
Yeah, running out of time as well. They had the perfect opportunity to make something happen. Instead, they've allowed the chance for a regroup, for Barrage to get into perfect position, and now we've got the push coming in. But time's against them, and that's the bomb down. I don't think it's going to happen here. Summon Surreal both on low HP, but they're going to have to hunt rather than go for the plant by the looks of things. And Surreal's in there, going to try and stop that plant. And the time is up. Picks the pocket as well. There's some cash in the pocket, and oh, wow. Just nicks his wallet.
Yeah.
Just add insult to injury. 10-2, Infused money, reset.
Yeah, this is where it gets really worrying, actually, for Infused. And this is actually a strat that I like to call the money rate. Because what they do is they win 5 rounds, and they lose one. Then they win 5 rounds, and they lose one. Yeah?
Yeah, I see where you're going with that, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Jackie always makes fun of me. But I think that's clever. I think there's smart behind that. Bit of a broken buy here from Infused.mix. A few pistols, an AK-47. That's about all they have to play with. They're just hiding in smokes now. You know when you have a hacker on the enemy team where you suspect it, so you stand in a smoke to test it out?
Yeah.
That's what this looks like right now. This is what it feels like. Mighty Max does manage to get the kill onto Windansky. That's going to open up the round, but Keita on just 4 HP. He's going to be very low, especially with no armour across the board. Only Weber on that AK-47 right now. And what's important to note, actually, I can't remember who it was last alive in the last round. They died after time as well. So, no money at all for them.
There's Mighty Max on the site trying to get the plant.
Yeah, no money at all for Mighty Max.
Got just over a minute left to play. Crucial had the opportunity to make about 27 shots on mid and missed most of them. I think he might have legged Cater down to 4. But other than that, Surreal got a nice little position though. And again, with time slowly starting to ebb away from Infused.mix, and Barrage are set up nicely and ready to deal with pretty much any attack. We've got a bit of a pincer movement coming in here, but as long as Barrage don't get themselves picked off one at a time, there's a chance for a rotate. Mole gets one, and Surreal spraying down from short. I don't know how he's pulled that off, but he's got 2 frags out of it.
Yeah, this is where you just see that skill ringing out. Mighty Max does get one for the only second kill in the round. But this is where we're just seeing that individual skill. Surreal, from short, gets a spray onto connector. That's just class right there, and he is ebbing. And this is looking like, you know, a 13-2 half right now, and that's really worrying going onto your CT side.
Yeah, it is. And we've got 3 AKs up, but aside from that, 2 pistols and 3 lots of $0 in the bank. So nothing really. And there's Mighty Max going down as the first opportunity. Caterlo trades back, and that's a good trade actually. You'd rather end up losing a man on terrorist than you would on CT, I would suggest. But now they've opened up this advantage, which they've just lost again. They need to attack one of the sites, not place as slow as they have been.
Yeah, walking through a smoke, no flash, no teammates to support you, leaving just Cryptics left now. He does manage to get himself a frag to put it into a 3 versus 1 situation, but this is still not good. All the CTs need to do, which they will do, is wait for each other, go into the retake together, and this is going to be easy game, easy life right now, because they're just playing their game. They're not anti-stratting here. They're not doing anything special. They're playing their game, and it's really working for them. Their aim's on point. Everything right now is working for Barrage, and you can see that. The scoreline is 11-2 right now. This is so worrying. Infused, they're one of these top teams. Some of these players on really top teams, you know, you have to be a little bit worried. But Cryptix does manage to get one onto Mole. The flank comes in. Like I said, they're not going to go in one by one. If you get the one kill, someone's going to get the second kill. 4K in the round there for Windansky. So this is really concerning for Infused.
It sure is. And with this one, well, they're scrubbing together whatever they've got, but what are they left with? Well, got head armour all round, bit utility, 4 Tech 9s and an AK. To try and stop this from being all over after a pistol round, basically.
Yeah. And what you're looking at now is match point in one round, basically, and that is really worrying. Cryptix has been doing some work this game. I'll give him that, but he needs his team to step up with him right now.
Yeah.
He needs to be able to fall back onto them and know it's not just him as the push finally comes in, but Surreal. How many times are we going to say his name? Surreal, 1, 2, 3, nice and easy. Windansky with a forward position, takes down the bomb, and now just Weber remains to avoid that very, very scary match point. This is a real concern. The Molotov going in. This is the half firmly in the hands of Barrage CSGO.
Yeah. Surreal has played quite aggressively, I would suggest, but if you're playing aggressively and you're not getting punished for it, you know, if you go and expose yourself in the way that he has, taking out 2-3 players, if that's happening, it either means that an angle's not being watched or someone's missed a shot on him.
Yeah,
They've
absolutely.
missed the
They're not
chance
trading at all.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I would think is there's just a lack of communication right now.
Yeah.
You know, you see someone in mid, they take the kill, and obviously, what I'm not saying is this is a failure. But Surreal, you know, he's a massive fragger, of course. If he gets the opportunity, he's going to take it. But if you see someone in mid and it's not called out, that's what's going to happen. Surreal's going to take full advantage of that. He's going to manage to get himself a kill, and that's exactly what he's done in that situation. Now, it's going to be a very nice, simple A execute. They haven't gone with too many armors. Instead, they've gone for the utility. And there we go. Cryptix opening it up with a headshot onto Windansky. That's some good work so far. Exactly what they needed right now. Cryptix still tapping away, and he finally gets the second frag in the round, and it's taken enough bullets to get there. But 3v4 retake situation now. Crucial needs to get another frag around here somewhere. That's where the CTs are coming in from. Red Snake trying to get the flank on, almost going to get the frag, and finally does force it out now. 2 versus 4. The bomb planted for them. All they have to do, play a ramp correctly, and they should be able to win out this round. 2v4. They're sticking the defuse here. This is getting concerning. Has he got a kit? Yes, he has. That's it. The round is his. They couldn't quite do it. Mole going to be a little bit annoyed with that performance. Misses the shot at the end. But still, 13-3. I don't believe in that in the comeback.
No, I think I'm going to agree with that. But you never know. If Infused can put plenty of rounds together and make this one interesting, then it might give us a bit of a game and give us a chance of a 3-mapper after all. But if it carries on like this and it's a very quick 1 and out, then we could well see that pattern continue. I'm guessing from the comparative plays between these two teams, this will have been Barrage's pick. I guess that's one thing we can say.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure, but Crucial opens it up onto Red Snake with a very nice 1-dig. That's exactly how you want to start your second round. They have gone for a bit of a force buy. It's not a full force, but they have got a few weapons across the board. Mole just missing out there on Cryptix, and that's going to mean Crucial does go down. The bomb now looking to be planted on the A site. The nade going in, almost taking down Mole. The spam coming in. He does get the bomb down, so money on the board, and they do get the frags in the end. Just Surreal remaining. He can't make it. Oh, happened, pardon me. But there we go. They've got the bomb plant. They should have the money now going into this next round to get themselves a full buy. I'm not completely sure. They should be able to get AKs and armor. They may want to go for another save to get utility across the board, but you know, that's completely preference.
Yeah. I'd be inclined to suggest, I'm not going to say that because I've just got to go for the full buy. I would have suggested that with the amount of rounds they've got to play with, why not go for that one more eco? As if you carry on this way, you try and force it, then it leaves you a couple more rounds where you can't get that buy together, and then that deficit is just going to start closing up a little bit. So Potentially they're piling a bit of extra pressure on themselves, but with Crucial making the opening pick on Keita, well, maybe we can take that one back. And as we have a look across the guns that are in hand, then Barrage have the advantage in that front. They've got the full head armour, so they haven't got to worry too much about one-shot kills, which is the same thing that happens for Infused. That is a concern for them if Barrage are on point, which they have been so far, and Red Snake taken down to about a quarter as well, so looking good.
Yeah, this is looking very strong, as they do get that second buy-up. And normally I would say, yeah, you're right, absolutely right. Go for the save. Try and keep the money on board. This is in a bit of an awkward duel. Finally, Cryptic's winning out, but go for that duel. But I feel like right now they're just so confident.
Yeah.
They know in themselves that they can really do this. So Surreal, if he gets this frag, Cryptic's really being caught unaware there. He should have expected someone around the area as Surreal finds Red Snake. 4 versus 2. 14 rounds hanging in the balance now. Mighty Max may have caught someone out, but it doesn't matter. The crossfire's in position and Mole's the man to finish him off. Now just Weber, 1v4. He's going to want to go for the save here. He's got a kit armor, P90, but they are not going to let him have this. They're already on the hunt. The bomb planted, and they're out of the gates like a racing horse on Adderall. They are off. See you later. They're going to get him. I have no doubt about it.
Going to try and hunt him down. No, let's see what we've got left. 15-20 seconds to try and find him. Crucial might be the first to have contact. He's got is Mole getting aggressive? I don't think Mole's getting aggressive enough, so could be Crucial going down here potentially.
I don't know about that. Crucial and a P90. He's going to need the instant headshot as Weber, and he may be about to be flanked. Oh, just about missing out. Crucial finally gets him from Pedo. I learned that call yesterday.
Pedo?
Yeah, the white van.
Okay. Yeah, I see where you're going with
like
that.
It.
That's a good one. That's
like
a good one, yeah.
So I was watching a NA stream yesterday on ESL Pro League, so picked that one up.
Oh God.
Yeah, quite like that actually. Might have to try and use that a little bit more if I can remember, but it's not too often. There's one on I think it's Inferno. I'm not sure. There's another one on a different map, but very quick push here from Red Snake. Going to be rewarded with a bullet to the face and a bit of a stack coming out onto the A site, and it's not working out so far as Cryptics goes down. Match point very close, looming over their heads. Keita does manage to get one back. As Mighty Max finds Mole, this isn't looking too bad. 3 versus 3 now as Keita finds Som as well. Surreal is low, so this can come down to Windansky. Weber just trying to tap away with the deagle, but instead they get a double kill. Nice and easy now. Weber 1 versus 2, and that was turned on its head absolutely. This is what we're seeing a lot now. They're not setting up a crossfire, they're just going in on their own and hoping they can get their frags. And we saw that because we were seeing Weber. Yeah. He was just trying to get his deagle frag up on here. He wasn't worrying about, he saw the player, but he wasn't worrying about getting the kill. He was just trying to get his one deagle, he was trying to look, and it's just, it feels to me like ego play.
Yeah, a little bit. This is going to be interesting though. Surreal position will have been given away. 4 HP.
If it's been completely given away. Weber is looking in the complete wrong area. That nade could have done a lot of damage. He has no idea. Absolutely no idea there, Weber. So he's going to go down to Surreal. Match point on the board. This could be a 16-4 because they forced up in that last round. This is really worrying. And not only because they've lost the map, but it's been this one-sided. You have to assume this is Barrage's pick, but if it isn't, then that's a real worry.
Yeah.
That's a real concern.
It's a worry anyway.
Yeah.
When you're thinking about a team that could go on and at least get themselves into the final if they are this poor on Barrage against one of the stronger teams in the tournament. It's it's a little bit of a scare all in all. And Red Snake started things off by walking solo through smoke into 2 players with who knows what his agenda is on that, as Weber gets the opening frag, but Som fires back with one of his own in the trade. So Weber could be in trouble, roundabout pedo, and he goes down.
Yeah, the other one's on cash, by the way, if you're interested in CT Spawn, but Surreal there onto Keita. Could have found Cryptics if he'd been a little bit patient, and without even realising it is Cryptics versus 3 to try and win this one out, and I don't think he has much chance. Surreal takes him down 16-4 on the board, going into the second map. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but whatever it is, I'm concerned for Infused right now. This is not looking too good whatsoever. So I believe we're going to go to a quick break.
Yeah, as is always the way the players want to go and have a little bit of a breather, probably 10, 15 minutes, something like that. So keep it locked to the stream here at Epic 17, and we'll be back with you for map number 2 very soon.